Hi, this is Maria of Rice, Beans, and Mixed Greens, and I thought I would step outside on this beautiful day and do a little week 1 update. People have been just absolutely amazing. I'm just blown away by the responses that this project has gotten so far. Just in the first week, I've been on the front page of the Grand Rapids Press. I've spoken on Detroit radio at Drive Time. The blog's gotten well over 1,500 hits the last time I looked, so it's really, really exciting. I'm just amazed by all the support that people have been sending me. I've gotten in touch with friends that I haven't talked to in a while that have found me from all over the country. A couple of them even from different continents. It's just really been amazing. So, you know, I'm not even worried anymore about those kids that want to go to the nature center and grow a garden. You know, it's all about me and what I'm getting out of this now. Just kidding. But I've had a lot of questions, and just wanted to give some updates. As you notice, I'm outside, so that's if you're hearing sirens or geese or anything like that in the background, that's what's going on there. It's been just an awesome couple of days. The only sad part right now is that there are a lot of people in my neighborhood that are using their barbecue grills, and I'm not, because you can't really grill rice. So, yeah, so I'm out here just enjoying the sunshine for a little while. So I actually took notes this time to figure out what I'm going to say. So people have been asking me a little bit about my foraging and bartering experience, and it's just been going fantastic. I worked out a barter with one of my coworkers this week. He happens to be having car trouble at the moment, and he also happens to really be into local food, which is super cool. And he has a freezer full of just awesome stuff. If I was a meat eater, I would just absolutely be in heaven right now. But he's given me a ton of frozen fruit, and he's promised some other good things in return for my driving him a few days this week. I've also done a fair amount of foraging, not as much as I was hoping to, but I've gotten a couple servings worth of dandelions and quite a few wild onions. I also recently found out that you can eat chickweed, so unfortunately looking around on my deck here, and none of my pots seem to be growing chickweed yet, even though they usually grow it like crazy in the summer. But I'm going to look around in some garden beds and things and see what I can find. So that's actually been going really well. And I was just happy to find out how nutritious most of the wild food is. I've got some more bartering lined up. I'm actually almost booked up. I mean, I've got a couple more slots where I can go and do some bartering with people, but pretty much the rest of this project, I think I'm set. It's just been really just a great response. In fact, I've had a couple of offers that I'm not going to be able to take advantage of, and I'm going to go ahead and share those on the blog shortly, just in case somebody else is interested. Of course, people have been asking what I've been eating. The short answer is starch. I'm pretty much on the anti-Atkins diet, although that's not entirely true. We'll talk about that in a second. But, you know, mostly brown rice, lots and lots of oatmeal, lentils, pinto beans, some really frighteningly inexpensive imitation cheese food product, some really, really cheap peanut butter, 99-cent loaf of bread. So a lot of starchy stuff, but I've been getting my vitamins and minerals. I've had some frozen blueberries that I got in a barter. I got the frozen fruit from my coworker, and I've got a huge bag of carrots that I bought super cheap, and just a few, you know, a couple cups worth of dandelions and a couple cups worth of wild onions. So I've been getting my veggies, not to worry. And so far, I calculated my first shopping trip. I spent $10.52, I believe, and my second one I spent $11.20. So that is $21, and I'm trying to do math in my head, and 72 cents. Does that sound about right? So yeah, if that's wrong, it's wrong. Whatever. $21.72. So I've got just about $8 to go for the rest of the month. I'll probably use that to buy more rice, maybe some pasta. I've got some frozen peppers and things that I've gotten in a barter that I think will work excellently with some pasta. So I think I'll probably do some of that, and I just may cave and do the ramen noodles. The other thing that people have been really concerned about is my health. I can understand that. I appreciate all your concern. I'm actually doing really well. I feel fine. The first couple of days, like I said in my first audio update, where I was pretty hungry, but I just wasn't getting enough calories. So I added some extra oatmeal and some more rice into my diet, and plus I've gotten some additional food. Especially eggs. I got eggs from my mom. I help her with her chickens pretty regularly, so I got a dozen of eggs, and that's been really helpful. But overall, you can see I've posted some pictures up on Flickr, and there's a little sidebar on the blog where those pictures rotated. So if you want to click through and look at those, I've got some screenshots that I've captured off of FitDay. Overall, I've been doing pretty well. I calculated today I got about 1,200 calories, and I was shocked at how good the macronutrient profile and the vitamin mineral profile of the food I've been eating is. I guess that's just sort of the nature of trying to get as much natural food as possible, and also just eating a lot of whole grains and stuff. Getting plenty of protein. I'm not going to be winning any strongman contests anytime soon, but doing okay. The only problems I've had. I've been pretty tired in the evening. It's about 8 o'clock right now, and I'm going to crash pretty soon here. Probably by about 9 o'clock I'll be done, and my brain will just kind of shut down. I've had some headaches. I think that's probably caffeine withdrawal. And the other kind of odd thing that's been happening is when I've been talking, I've been having trouble finding words. I'll just kind of get stuck where I know that a word's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it, and it's just been difficult. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I've lost a little bit of weight. That's probably inevitable, but I'm not going to disclose that at the moment because I think it's going to level out, and I don't want to get anybody afraid. But I'm doing fine. I feel fine. Haven't been sick at all, and if I get sick, I'll take medicine and I'll take vitamins. And do whatever I need to do to take care of myself. So I just want to say thanks, everybody. I've got 22 days and 4 hours left at the time of this recording. I don't think there's going to be any problem making it. It's just been a really fun experiment. I've gotten a ton more out of it than I ever expected already, and it's only the first week. And I think it's going to go really well, and I think I'm going to meet a lot of new people and have some really cool experiences. So for the next 22 days and 4 hours, I'll be continuing to eat on $30 for a month. Thanks, and I'll catch you soon.